Alright, yo, we live, man. 15 minutes of fame. I'm here, Jazz, official. You know, the two top ladies, man, like, in my opinion. Fred, I didn't get to catch y'all after the URL shit, but, you know what I mean? McCall spade is spade. They say, oh, you got it in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jazz, you feel like, you know, what you thought about that?
I feel like official did get in the building. She had the crowd, she had the momentum. And I knew everybody felt like I lost because after the battle, like when I was like walking around, people just kept saying, oh, you did good. I really liked your flow. And I was just like, thank you. But in my head, I'm like, bitch, you think I lost? You think I lost? But I guess niggas, and then I got on Twitter, niggas was like, oh, official body Jazz. So I'm like, oh, it's one of those days. So yeah, I feel like I lost in the building, but in the building it's just maybe 1,000 people. That ain't nothing compared to the 100,000 views that the battle took together.
On cam though, you know what I mean? What y'all think? Is it gonna look better for you or?
Me?
Yeah.
I feel like it is gonna look better for me. There's so many factors that play into what the fans felt like. It was like, officials killed Jazz. Because, for one, it was the first time that a lot of people seen official. But two, it was the first time a lot of people seen somebody actually wilding like on me. My general consensus, I was the girl to beat. So if you see somebody wilding on Jazz, it's gonna be like, damn, she dumping. She had the, like I said, she had the momentum, she had the energy, the crowd going, like, everything is gonna sound like gold. She could throw a jab. Like, you can't point, it might have been some shit you thought was a jab, and niggas went crazy too, because you had the momentum. And that's how I felt race 40. Race 40, when I was battling, it was things I was saying, and it was going crazy. So in my head, I'm like, it wasn't that crazy. Like, y'all really kind of ODing, but it's like, once you have the crowd, anything you say is good money. So, I mean, like I said, in person, she got it. On footage, I feel like it's gonna seem closer than what it was said to be by the fans.
Word. Now, you know, your first time on URL, I feel like you really like took a chance, you know, because Jazz was the girl to beat on that stage. For your first time, you took a chance, like coming into the battle, like, you know, writing wise, was it hard for you? Like, how much did you actually write?
It wasn't hard. Like, I was so motivated for the battle that it was easy. Like, I wasn't forcing myself to write. Like, a lot of times last year, I caught myself forcing myself to write. Like, yo, get up, you gotta write today. Like, yo, you gotta write today. So with Jazz, it wasn't like that. I wanted to write. I was getting up like, yo, writing bars down. So it really wasn't that hard, like, because I was motivated.
Word. Now, you know, like the whole state, you know, that magnitude of stage, like you went first too, right?
No.
Oh, you went first. Who won the coin toss?
I won it. Luckily, I never win the coin toss.
Now, if it was the other way around, you know what I'm saying? Was it the other way around? If you would have went second, would it have been the same outcome, or?
Probably not. I knew what I was doing making her go first. Like, I wanted to win that coin toss. The whole time I was going to the bat, I'm like, please, God, let me win this coin toss so I can make Jazz go first. I knew what I was doing. It's definitely like kind of a cheat code going second, especially when someone who doesn't have as strong as delivery or performance as me goes before me. It's really good for me to go second.
Word. Now, you know, Jazz, you kind of, you know, you said before too, like you was the girl to beat. You know what I mean? Now, is official the new girl to beat? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, do you feel like you still own that title though?
I don't feel like official the girl to beat because she's been beaten before. She's been, in my opinion, she's been beaten before. We've seen her get defeated, or we've seen her get somebody wild on her. I've never had somebody wild on me. If somebody say, all right, she beat Jazz, so now she's the top girl, and that's understandable. She's not the girl to beat, but she can be looked at as the #1 girl. Because when I battled 40 was the #1 girl. I beat 40, Jazz is the #1 girl. You feel like she beat me? Official gonna be the #1 girl. That's just how it goes. But I mean, I still have my ranking. I didn't go down. she just went up. And that's all that really could have happened after that battle. If I would have beat Official clearly, I still would have been in the same spot. She beat me to people, so it's like, alright, Official, she gotta face certain different people. I can still battle the same people I wanted to battle. She don't gotta take lower girls now, cause she already reached that spot where it's like, alright, you beat somebody that nobody has beaten like that. So it's like she has a level of respect, and then it's on URL at the same time. So it's like it's a different platform from Queen of the Ring.
Now, can I get your thoughts though? Do you feel like you are the girl to beat now, or you don't even care?
I don't care about that. The girl to beat shit. Like I feel like I'm that bitch. Bitches should be afraid of. Like I'm dangerous. That's all I look at it. Like the girl to be that bitch. You can put it how you want. Like I feel like it's plenty bitches to beat. After you beat the person, you still gotta beat somebody else. It's always like that. I didn't beat her, now I gotta be 40. She
you don't
beat
gotta
like
be 40.
But that's what they say. Like you gotta be hustle. Now all of a sudden people got hustle with number one.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I was the girl. It was me and E Hart. You and E Hart, people don't really look at it like that because it was on Gladiator School. So after me, you got Hustle next, right? It ain't like you gotta beat Hustle. Hustle is the queen of debatables.
That's why I gotta beat her.
You don't have to beat her. If you have a debatable with Hustle, you're gonna be in the same spot.
If I have a debatable with Hustle, they're gonna put Hustle higher than us.
No, they're not, because Hustle's the queen of debatables. Name a battle Hustle clearly won. None.
That's why I gotta clearly beat her.
If you clearly beat her, then it's gonna be like, alright, Official is the girl to beat.
Right, that's how I feel. That's
but
why
if you have a debatable with Hustle, it's just gonna be like, alright, whatever.
I can't lose the Hustle.
You can.
No, I can't.
You can lose the Hustle. You can lose the Hustle because alright, I was the girl to beat, right? Majority says you clearly beat me. You already there. You already there. Debatable with Hustle don't mean nothing. She, low key, she gotta clearly beat you.
I know it, I feel like that, but I still can't go down. Right?
She ain't clearly beat me. So people, you did. So now she has to clearly beat you. In my honest opinion, Official's my number one. Hustle's my number two. I can't call it. Either of them can win. If Hustle clearly beats you, Hustle still ain't the girl to beat, cause she don't got no clear win. And that's just how it goes. You just gonna stay where you at, and you still gonna be Official. You still gonna have your top rank.
I go in I gotta beat everybody.
That's how I see it. Think about it. How much fans talk about Hustle on the regular? Nobody.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. I'm going from what I'm looking online. Ever since the battle with you, all of a sudden, Hustle is the person I have to beat.
No. Ever since people said you beat me, and it was put out that you're battling Hustle from 95 is when they started talking about it.
No, I'm talking about where they putting her in the tops. Like I'm seeing way more people put her higher. Like it's number one now.
Because it was out that y'all was gonna battle.
That don't mean put it as number one, Jazz.
No, I'm telling you what it is. Telling you what it is.
Now yo,
Who was talking about Hustle when we was talking about us battling? Nobody. Her last battle was known for.
Right, and now that I didn't beat you, all of a sudden I have to beat Hustle. That's what I'm telling you. That's what
if it was never put out,
if
it was never put out that y'all was battling.
That's what the fans are saying,
until y'all was supposed to battle, right?
Yeah, until it set up. Now they got her as number one.
But when it was not, you know she not number one.
I know that.
It's just the fact that you're battling her. It's like, alright, now we gotta see this. Nobody was talking about her when we was battling at all. I follow her on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Nobody was talking about her. It was me, you, and 40. Me, you, and 40.
Now yo, you stood in front of both of them. You know what I mean? Do you think personally, yeah, you stood in front of Hustle, you stood in front of Official.
Right.
You know what I mean? Do you feel like Official could clearly beat Hustle and become that, go-to girl to beat?
I don't know. Because I'm basing it off of Hustle's last battle. Hustle's an amazing versus Gaddis.
But it's Gaddis competition for Official now.
It's Gaddis, yes. Hustle did amazing versus Gaddis. Official did amazing versus me. And if the official that battle me going against the other person battle Gaddis, it's gonna be debatable. Period. But official took a different approach versus me. She decided to break me down because that's what I do. But that breaking down shit might not work versus hustle.
I feel nobody said I'm not gonna do that.
I didn't say you was.
That's not even in the picture.
Right. So now it's just gonna be punches versus hustle, punches and aggression and performance. They both got aggression and performance. So I feel like at that time it's gonna be who's better that night. That's how I feel about that.
Now,
but at the same time, I still feel like official is better lyrically than hustle. I do feel like.
Now, let me just have y'all seen? You know, I've seen on Facebook, online. They put up, your first round, and it's at like 5 million views right now.
3 million.
3 million, whatever. I've seen it like a high number. Are y'all mad at the fans for doing that? Because it takes away from the actual battle numbers, though. Like, because y'all do understand. But I'm saying, but y'all do understand that you guys could have been the most viewed.
We still can be the most views because you gotta realize people only have on my first round. The people still want to see the battle, and even though that's why I'm so happy, the pay-per-view look like that. It looks like it pauses, it stops, so people want to see the finish, like the good quality anyway. So I don't feel like it's. I felt like it was before, but I don't feel like it's going to take away from the views at all. I feel like it's actually going to get us more views because it got us a bigger fan base by going viral.
That's how I feel about it. She went viral. Like, I don't. Did they take Boss with all your rounds, right? Or just the first round?
Just the first round.
Oh, they took Boss with the first round, whatever. She went viral, 5 million views. I feel like if it goes viral after it drops, then it's good money. If it just drops and it don't go viral, it'll just be regular because people already have seen it. People already seen the bootlegs. You already saw it. So people might still watch this because, all right, let me watch the official version. No pun intended. But it'll just be like they saw it already, so it ain't like, oh, I can't wait till it drops. Because they already saw it. But at the same time, it should get views because people saying it'll either be Surfer and Rock or me and Official that has the battle of the night. And people already hearing that. For the people that did see bootleg, they still gonna try and watch it. And then you got people, it's her first time on URL. You got people that's watching URL that know who I am. So they're gonna be like, oh, Jazz got a new battle. I don't battle like that. So they went to the battle, click it, and they see her. She got replay value. I got replay value. So they gonna watch it.
It's gonna get the views.
I can't really call it right now. Honestly, I can't call it because it's the first time Smack did pay-per-view. So I don't know how Clips and Hollow gonna do. Honestly, I don't feel like Clips and Hollow gonna do good like that because they sort of
Right.
Period.
Word.
So if Clips and Hollow ain't gonna get that, and that was the main event, I ain't no telling with me and Official, even though we was, I'm not gonna say dope because I didn't see them, but people saying we had a better battle than them, it's really no telling. So it all depends on, I guess, the promotion and if it goes viral after it drops and stuff like that. So, I mean, I hope it gets the views because it deserves it. It definitely deserves it.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
15 minutes of fame radio.
We're now stepping into
15 minutes of fame radio. Yeah.
That's my motherfucking jam right there.